Chaffois of France is outside in lane 12.
This is Steve Scott. Everyone in the world is here, and this is Steve Scott's chance to redeem himself from 4 years ago when he was the silver medalist behind Steve Cram.
And Steve Cram, former world record holder. Many feel the favorite here, but it's such a strong field that we could end up with a blanket finish. You mentioned that before.
Steve Cram is not in as good a shape as he's been in the past. He feels he has to take it out at some point in the race to take the sting out of people.
Abdi Bile looking very good in the semifinals. Here we go. This is the final. And Michael Hillard of Australia challenges for the early lead.
And he's taken the pace out before, but this is Shuruyat taking the lead and then starting to jog. Tactical race right from the start.
Omar Khalifa with the lead, and now it is Rémi Chaffois of France with the lead. And meanwhile, Steve Scott is tucked his way into second, and Jim Spivey of the United States is right behind Steve Scott with Hilliard, and then the East German Jens Peter Harrow.
They're just jogging along. It's going to be a typical European race, which in a way is too bad because this is as good a field as you could assemble in the world today. Everyone is here. No one's absent. Everyone who's fit, in condition, ready to race is in this final.
3 to go. Who has the best kick?
I think De Bile, who is in last place, seemed to me to have the best kick. If Steve Cram were totally fit, I think he would be the fastest man, but he's not. So it's De Bile in the back, and at this point, they're playing right into his hands. 63 seconds for the first 400 meters. That's very slow.
Steve Scott with a strong kick, a long, strong kick. Sometimes he's kicked as far as 600 meters out, a lap and a half. Can he do that here as Cram moves up in front, 4:23?
Well, Cram is showing us that he does feel he needs a fast pace, and this really works against him. No one wants to be leading this early.
And it is Jose Luis Gonzalez of Spain that pulls up behind Cram, and he beat him earlier this year, nipping him right at the tape. And Omar Khalifa is running now second as he moves past Gonzalez.
Steve Cram is in fourth, and here comes Shuruyat up on the outside. He's going to take the lead with 2 laps to go.
That's Joseph Cheshire of Kenya. The two Kenyas, Cheshire has no socks, and the Shuruyat is wearing socks. It's the only way you can tell them apart from a distance. And so it is Joseph Cheshire of Kenya now with the lead, as Steve Cram is running just behind him. Jose Luis Gonzalez is running third.
60 seconds for that 400 meters, so they're starting to speed up. And Steve Cram now looks in better position, but De Bile on the outside in the light blue and white looks in very good position. Now they're just positioning themselves. They're not running that fast. They're just kind of jockeying literally for position for the sprint. No one wants to be boxed. No one wants to get cut off. They've got a little over a lap to go, and there goes Cram. He's taking it with 500 meters to go. This is as far out as you ever want to do it in this kind of race. Gonzalez going right with it.
That is Steve Cram, Jose Luis Gonzalez. It is Cheshire. And here comes Abdi Bile. Abdi Bile of Somalia moving outside, challenging for second, and he's going to go after Cram. It is Cram and Abdi Bile and Gonzalez. They have broken away. It's down to 3 people right now.
And Abdi Bile looks in good position. Look how much more relaxed he is. 2:57 for 1,200 meters. That means a 57-second lap. I think it's all over for Steve Cram, but he's got a lot of heart. De Bile looks much better. Gonzalez looks good. Cram is out of it. He's gone. Here comes De Bile, and if Gonzalez can catch him, he'll win. But De Bile, who looked the best in the semifinals, is going to run away with this.
Abdi Bile of Somalia, Jose Luis Gonzalez of Spain is not going to be able to catch him. The battle right now is going to be for third place. Bile has the gold. Gonzalez has the silver, and Jim Spivey of the United States coming from out of the pack to capture the bronze medal.
51 seconds for that last lap for Abdi Bile. A wonderful last lap after heat, semifinals, and finals. He looked so good in his trial races. You had a feeling he was on. He peaked right at the right time. Look how much more relaxed he is. His arms, he hasn't even gone to his arms yet. He's just floating along behind Cram. Look how much harder Cram's working. And then De Bile, now he goes for his arms. Look at his leg rate go up. It's all over for Cram. Cram ran a heroic race. He knew he had to do it, but he played right into DeBiele's hands. Gonzalez, who many thought was the fastest sprinter in the field, doesn't have a chance. He knows it. He looks around. DeBiele runs a wonderful race. He is now the best 1,500-meter runner in the world, without a doubt.
Abdi Bile, a student at George Mason University, an unofficial 3:36.81.